The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the chancellor, vice chancellor, or acting vice chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion.
Today is the time for change. Today is when we must reform the global architecture if we are going to be prepared for a future in which Africa is able to reclaim its place.
It is my dream and my wish that our Africanization agenda become quite important, because the world yearns for multiplicities, not just monolithic knowledge systems that make us all the same when we are different flowers, different trees, different rivers.
You overcome the old in order to create the new. If you perpetuate colonial mentalities, you are replicating the old. You are not creating the new. You are not contributing to a renaissance. Obviously, unitarians must say we are part of the African Renaissance, and therefore as part of the African Renaissance, it must be to kill even this slave mentality from colonialism and all of that. It has to do that. If it doesn't do that, then it's not part of the process of the Renaissance on our continent.
The 10 catalytic niche areas that were introduced by the Principal and Vice Chancellor when she joined the university in 2021, they provided her vision in addition to what we already had in the strategy. But they aligned so well because they are groundbreaking in nature in terms of a lot of issues that are relating to our developmental needs.
There's interconnectedness in the catalytic niche areas, but also in the economic opportunities that we could derive from optimizing their implementation. They are optimizing the assets that are already available in Africa.
The third flagship project by the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is our experimental farm. One of the real reasons that I came to UNISA as a next generation academic is because UNISA involves you in their decision making. They don't just make the decisions and then tell you what you need to do. You are actively involved every step of the way.
And building the farm is one of the things that would help us to be able to train in food production and bring the technology that would allow you to actually produce faster, better, and good food. And we're not talking about the GMO food, we're talking about our original crops that we have, our original animals that we have, but we will then have to select them proper for the proper production.
Academics all have their own areas of research, but with the distinguished professors and with the catalytic niche areas across the university, these are areas that we highlight for special consideration, and it's something I'm doing in my niche area as well, looking at tracer studies to see actually what does actually happen to students after they've graduated. So the tracer study would track the graduate into the world of work, or even into the world of unemployment or entrepreneurial, or these days the gig economy, to see what the impact of their qualification has on various aspects of their lives. And the feedback from those would help you to design or redesign your programs so that you can ensure a better fit between the qualification and the market need.
Even though we have the quest to be part of the global village, that should not happen at the expense of us knowing who we are, what are our values, what are our cultures, because if we step out into the global village without an identity, we will be lost as a people.
For us to progress, to become independent, to become prosperous, to become united, we're going to need a cadre of future leaders who are purpose-led, who believe in Africa, who believe in what Africans can do, and who contribute to what Africa can be.
UNISA is my past, my present, my future, and my sense of knowledge.
My hope for a better life. It's my pride.
UNISA is my second chance.
It's my technology stimulator.
It's a catalyst for my personal growth.
UNISA is my place of stability.
A source for me to gain more knowledge and wisdom.
And also for my community.
UNISA is my happy home.
My pathway to learn, lead, and leave a legacy.
Artificial intelligence is going to have such a big impact on society. How well prepared is the society to cope with that? It must not become a conservative university. We've always done this stuff. We'll call it do this. But to say that we must always be competent and make a contribution to a rapidly changing world.
So we have the responsibility to be at the center of solutions to underemployment and unemployment. And therefore, as a Vice-Chancellor, I must think about not only the present. The vision with the management team and the collective leadership must be what are the solutions that we put for the future. The staff, academics, professionals, administrative staff, students, alumni are quite excited about this new vision and what they have to do to support it and to collectively implement and to be committed to building even more assets than what we have gained in the 151 or 2 years of UNISA's existence. That's the vision into the future. The movements for independence, whether against apartheid or against colonialism, UNISA somewhat provided opportunities for leaders to study. Also, they're not monolithic in their political stance. They come from different commitments, and that's what is the asset at UNISA. We're not just channeling specific ideology, but we give the critical knowledge so that people can make constructive choices that are consonant with how they imagine their roles in society.
If we don't do anything, no one else will do it. And it is us who need to make the change. It is us who need to make the difference.
We went to work at the quarry. Hard labor, intensively hard labor, was meted out by the warders. In winter, they would provide something that was akin to a jersey, but really very skimpy. So we had to work during the day. And only when we come back at around 4 o'clock from the work camps would we be allowed to have dinner, go back into your different cells, and study from 6 until 8 o'clock, because at 8 the lights went off. So some of us stole time, and many stole time because the windows, although they were barred, would let in some moonlight. It was not infrequent to find people fighting for a piece of the moonlight so they can do their assignments with UNISA. Remember, as a prisoner, there were 4 classifications, A, B, C, D. We were D class, that means the worst possible offenders. But after 6 months or a year, we were told that the prison laws will allow us to study. Those of us who have the ability, the prison was not going to provide the facility nor the funding. So I had meant to continue to be
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. You may be seated. Distinguished guests, graduandi, diplomandi, colleagues and cousins, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I will repeat. Distinguished guests, graduandi and diplomandi, colleagues and cousins, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. That is better, and the mood is for the graduations. Ladies and gentlemen, many months ago, in the first day of the computer science class, the lecturer reckoned that the topic today is Microsoft Windows. The poor freshmen started looking at the windows and thought that they will be required to clean the windows. Today, as we honor the graduandi for the hard work, dedication, and significant milestone of completing their studies, we should remember that we are at the heart of scholarship that is driven by the disruptive technology and geopolitics. Some of us studied when Twitter was still Twitter, not a letter of alphabet or someone else's former lover. When TikTok was still a sound of a watch, and Zoom was to enlarge. Today, all these things have changed. You have experienced the Invigilator app, the Turnitin Similarity Index, and I've even heard one student saying that he dreamt about a high similarity index. Ladies and gentlemen, I am both humbled and elevated by the honor and privilege to welcome you on behalf of the Chancellor, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Puleng Nkabula, to this graduation ceremony this afternoon. Our graduandi and diplomandi know very well that molamu ge o tla bolaya o kwagala marito. I don't know what it means. I am unable to translate, otherwise it will be lost in translation. Because it will mean if a nopkiri is to kill, you feel it during the brandishing. It doesn't make sense. Ngwatli shi hlola nyama, but a good beginning makes a good ending. Hence, the graduandi and diplomandi are here today graduating. We thank you for joining the University of South Africa as disciples. You have come to the University of the land, the University of the first, including the firstborns. And you reminded me of a certain mythical African queen in the ancient time who, after hearing that there is a wise king, she went to bear witness because she wanted to see through her own eyes. Upon arrival, the queen saw the wisdom as well as the university in Muggleneck Hill. The sitting of his official, like the official as you see them now, the attending servants in their robes, the cupbearers in their robes, and she was overwhelmed. She said to the principal and vice chancellor, "The report I heard in my own place about your achievement and your wisdom is true. But I did not believe what they said until I came and saw with my own eyes. Indeed, not even half the greatness of your wisdom was told. You have far exceeded the report I had, and how happy your student must be. Are you happy? You don't look happy. And how happy your academics are, who continuously stand before you and hear your wisdom. This is because the University of South Africa instituted 10 catalytic niche areas that resulted in the acquisition of a farm to produce our own food and train our own students. It deserves a round of applause. The university also acquired an airport to train students on aviation-related matters. And it is not surprising that the University of South Africa is now #1 nationally for doctoral graduate throughput, as announced by the Department of Higher Education and Training. That deserves a round of applause. The university has also risen to the 2nd position nationally for overall research publication outputs. It requires Ladies and gentlemen, if we encounter a man of rare intellect, we should ask him what books he is reading. In old days, books were written by men of letters and read by the public. But nowadays, books are written by the public and read by no one. It is not me who is saying, I'm afraid of Turnitin. It is Emerson who said these words, I quote. To me, this quotation from Emerson implies 2 things. First, that reading nourishes and stimulates cognitive thinking. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. And research has shown that becoming a skilled and adaptable reader enhances the chances of success at school and beyond. The development of lifelong reading interests and reading habits is a constant process which begins at home, improves at school, and carried out later in life. Therefore, reading is not just for school, it is for life. Perhaps it is put better in Afrikaans that leers om de leer om de lewe. I don't know what it means. The second quotation, Emerson complains that books are there, but there is no one to read them, implying that people are lazy to read and there is no culture of reading. The situation is compounded by the proliferation of digital media, which has become like a babysitter to many children, including few digital immigrants. The digital natives are believed to have less time devoted to reading than in the past due to advancement of electronic media. Their focus is on chatting and surfing the net. They can even gossip about you while you are with them through WhatsApp, but no time to read for leisure. And as I speak now, somebody in this hall is talking to the outside world. And I'm told that non-scholars, on the other hand, read mainly newspapers. But I'm told that most people buy these newspapers, especially the Citizen newspaper, just to view the horse race results. And after viewing the results, such a reader will fold and put the newspaper under his armpit. Upon arrival at home, when his children come to meet him at the gate, hoping that daddy has brought them some sweet, he would start hitting them on the head with the folded newspaper and say, yes, Matumi, and yes, Mohadi, yes, Tintswalo, only to find that he is just carrying the newspaper to confuse the enemy. Perhaps, ladies and gentlemen, if every man jack of us, especially the graduates, can play an important role in stimulating the culture of reading among the digital natives, for John Guth reckons that if everyone could sweep the front of their yards, the whole neighborhood will be clean. One way is to inculcate the culture of storytelling to children at an early age. For a Northern Sotho adage reckons, "Shipa lampia lidura lisale metsi, la omelela liatlava." I don't know what it means. But reshimba ramjana rinua rahatsakama. Logo reoma ratlava. I'm not going to translate anything. I'll leave it to the audience, otherwise it will be lost in translation. However, in a nutshell, we should bend it while it is still wet, because once it becomes dry, it will break. A stitch in time saves 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we should strive in the spirit of the National Development Plan 2030, participate fully in efforts that liberate ourselves from conditions that hinder the flowering of our talents. One such effort is reading. We should love reading. All our citizens should read, write, converse, and value ideas and thoughts. This way, our stories will keep growing as if spring is always with us. Once we utter the dream of a rainbow nation, we will see and live it and not curve over the sky. We must not just teach children to read. We must teach them to question what they read. Teach them to question everything. For the value of education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. Ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome you to the University of the Land, I am not alone. I am with the men and women who guided you through your journey. And representing the Office of the Registrar, we have Professor M. Sipota, who is the Registrar of the University of South Africa, Dr. L.P. Molepo, the Acting Regional Director for this region. From the College of Law, we have Professor Farisani, who is the Director of the School of Law, Professor Magazi. College of Human Sciences, we have Professor Mafugata and Professor Onyanja. College of Economics and Management Sciences, Dr. M.T. Masichaba, who is the Acting Executive Dean, and Mr. D. Jenga. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor Enendo, who is the Director of the School of Engineering, Professor Mtsweni, Professor Mahato, and Professor Sombwa Nyambe. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor Mabelebele, and from the College of Education, we have a Director of the School of Educational Studies, Professor R.J. Dabani, and Professor A.V. Mudau, the Director for Teacher Education. From the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Professor Ndlovu, and from the Graduate School of Business Leadership, we've got Mr. O. Ngube. And today, we have somebody with the red gown, Adijumuge Emmanuel, who's going to graduate with a PhD, and the supervisor is Professor S.J. Johnston. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor's address will be delivered by Professor T. Magazi from the College of Law. And a special announcement is that today in our midst, we've got Honorable MEC of Kokta in Limpopo Province, Mr. Biskop Rogers Makamu, who will be conferred with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Honors in Business Management from the College of Economic and Management Sciences. He is joined on this special occasion by his family, friends, and colleagues. Let us give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, with these words, I'm saying welcome to the University of South Africa, the University of the Land, home of leaders. We know that many leaders are the alumni of this university. So relax and enjoy the graduation ceremony. We are not going to ask you about Turn It In today. Just relax and enjoy and ululate if you can. I'm now going to request Professor Magazi to deliver the Chancellor's address.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, let me start by acknowledging the Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Dr. Thabo Mbeki in absentia, and the Principal and Vice Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Prof. Puleng Linkabula in absentia. To our Principal Vice Chancellor, Prof. Linkabula, congratulations on her recent appointment as a member of Governing Board of Association of African Universities, representing Southern African region. Professor Linkabula should continue to fly both university and country flag on the international stage. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Management Committee, Extended Management, stakeholders, unisons, graduates, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. On behalf of the University Chancellor, the executive management and the entire staff of the university, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this POLOKWANE graduation ceremony. Allow me to specially welcome our celebrant of the day, the graduates. You are the reason that we have convened here this afternoon. And to the graduates, guardians, families, friends present today, we thank you for walking this journey all the way to the finishing line. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, thank you for the warm words of welcome and for the privilege of speaking at this graduation ceremony. Nitlekani, Dumela, Demasiari, Huyemeda, good afternoon. I would like to emphasize that achieving a degree or diploma is the product of collective efforts by parents, guardians, families, sometimes an entire community. Your sponsors, funders, teachers, schools, and the university academics and support staff have all walked this journey with you. And so it is lifting that we come together as a community to share our pride in this achievement of these graduates. UNISA has evolved to become a reputable, comprehensive, flexible and accessible, comprehensive, open distance e-learning institution. UNISA boasts on a variety of international accredited qualifications and offers a world-class resources to galvanize the product of cordial research that is responsive to university vision of moving towards African university, shaping future in the service of humanity. Exhibits the truth as our university affords all people the opportunity to advance themselves in the furtherance of their education. Indeed, our university positions itself to become a primary tool for Africa's development in the new century. Undoubtedly, UNISA continues to develop experts to enhance the analysis of African problems. That's the reason why we continue to celebrate our research output on the global stage. Strengthen domestic education standards, serve as a model environment for the practice of good governance, conflict resolution, and respect of human rights, and enable African academics to play an active part in the global community of scholars. This fulfills our Vice Chancellor's vision. Professor Linkabula, she indicated that she intends to ensure that UNISA not only become a center of excellence, a success and opportunity for the marginalized, but also a lever of optimum participation in the global knowledge arena with impact. Be reminded that UNISA is a comprehensive open distance and e-learning university, which mediates the distance in teaching and learning, research and innovation, and engage scholarship via multimodal pedagogies and digital system. As you have completed your qualifications, be assured that UNISA is still poised to shape the future and still committed to the excellence. Continue envisioning a future University of South Africa. To continue to stabilize the current teaching and learning and research and innovation environment. We will envision the future University of South Africa to address the following issues. To play a vital role in addressing the African unity, to eliminate the elements of xenophobia or injustice. A site of multilingualism, an institution in which African indigenous languages, cosmologies, ontologies are a central part of its identity and soul. A site of cognitive or social justice that fully embraces the idea that all human beings are born into valid and legitimate knowledge system. A site of ecologies of knowledge where pluralists of knowledges compete and reinforce each other. Social responsive in institutions that intolerance of epistemicide, linguicide, and cultural imperialism. A recapitalized institution in which even those without money have access to education, where education is a right rather than a privilege for the few. I can go on and on and on articulating what the University of the future should look like. But what needs to urgent critical reflection are the pathways to this imagined university. The University of South Africa continues to honor what Julius Nyerere once said. When Julius Nyerere was inaugurated as a chancellor of the University of East Africa, Makerere, Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, on 28 June 1963, he reflected on the ideas of the university, demanding that, open quote, university takes an active part in the social revolution we are engineering, nation building, economic development, East African consciousness building, close quote. The University of South Africa continues to contribute immensely to the development of Limpopo province through research and the expertise of our graduates. The Limpopo province is facing a significant demand for skills professionals across several key sectors, driven by economic development plans, infrastructure projects, and the needs to improve public service. In conclusion, to all our graduates, you have everything you need right now to succeed. You have knowledge and skills. You have got your family behind you that will support you every step of the way. And the most of all, you have got yourself. Now you have a responsibility to go out there and contribute positively to the development of our communities, both local and globally, or abroad. All I can do is to wish you luck, because what lies ahead is not a picnic for the prepared or the unprepared alike. You'll need it. But I still believe you'll manage. After all, you have been educated at UNISA, in my view, the best university in the land, in the nation, if not in the continent. So clearly, this place is of extraordinary sentiment value for me, and so it will become in a dozen years or so for you. A special tribute to all ladies graduating today. You cannot live your lives in fear, nor should you live your lives in a kind of reductionism that forces you to make yourself smaller, whether physically, intellectually, or spiritually. Some of you had prepared kids in the morning. So graduating today, getting here on time is quite an achievement. Every one of you will you have your own story to tell about the journey so far. And I'm sure that excitement you'll feel right now is overshadow any difficulties that you have encountered along the way. Thank you, Ndaha.
Professor Magazi has said a mouthful about the University of South Africa, the University of the Land. Let us give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. And as you capture the moments, please take us on hashtag Circle of Excellence, but your phones should be on silent, and if they are powered by paraffin, they should just be switched off. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program. And I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Today is the time for change. Today is when we must reform the global architecture if we are going to be prepared for a future in which Africa is able to reclaim its place.
It is my dream and my wish that our Africanization agenda become quite important, because the world yearns for multiplicities, not just monolithic knowledge systems that make us all the same when we are different flowers, different trees, different rivers.
You overcome the old in order to create the new. If you perpetuate colonial mentalities, you are replicating the old. You are not creating the new. You are not contributing to a renaissance. Obviously, UNICEF must say, were part of the African Renaissance, and therefore as part of the African Renaissance, it must be to kill even this slave mentality from colonialism and all of that. It has to do that. If it doesn't do that, then it's not part of the process of the Renaissance on our continent.
The 10 catalytic niche areas that were introduced by the principal and vice chancellor when she joined the university in 2021, they provided her vision in addition to what we already had in the strategy. But they aligned so well because they are groundbreaking in nature in terms of a lot of issues that are relating to our developmental needs.
There's interconnectedness in the catalytic niche areas, but also in the economic opportunities that we could derive from optimizing their implementation. They are optimizing the assets that are already available in Africa.
The third flagship project by the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is our experimental farm. One of the real reasons that I came to UNISA as a next generation academic is because UNISA involves you in their decision making. They don't just make the decisions and then tell you what you need to do. You are actively involved every step of the way.
And building the farm, it's one of the things that would help us to be able to train in food production and bring the technology that would allow you to actually produce faster, better, and good food. And we're not talking about the GMO food, we're talking about our original crops that we have, our original animals that we have, but we will then have to select them proper for the proper production.
Academics all have their own areas of research, but with the distinguished professors and with the catalytic niche areas across the university, these are areas that we highlight for special consideration, and it's something I'm doing in my niche area as well, looking at tracer studies to see actually what does actually happen to students after they've graduated. So the tracer study would track the graduate into the world of work or even into the world of unemployment or entrepreneurial, or these days the gig economy, to see what the impact of their qualification has on various aspects of their lives. And the feedback from those would help you to design or redesign your programs so that you can ensure a better fit between the qualification and the market need.
Even though we have the quest to be part of the global village, that should not happen at the expense of us knowing who we are, what are our values, what are our cultures, because if we step out into the global village without an identity, we will be lost as a people.
For us to progress, to become independent, to become prosperous, to become united, we're going to need a cadre of future leaders who are purpose-led, who believe in Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for people who are late. We are told that they are not late, they were delayed. And we truly apologize for that, and we should resume with the conferment of the degree.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Adejumoke Ola Rewaju Emmanuel for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor Johnston, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Multi-Scale Model of Highly Pathogenic Coronavirus, a Case on SARS-CoV-2, she studies the dynamics of SARS-CoV-2 at the cellular level using a susceptible, exposed, infected viral load model framework. The model analyzes viral infection, replication, and transmission between cells, while accounting for immune response interactions. An exposed compartment is introduced to better represent the viral behavior within the cell environment. Key parameters identified include transmission, contact, binding, and fusion rates. The mathematical analysis establishes the model's positivity and boundedness, while the basic viral reproduction number is derived using the next generation method. Results show that the controlling critical parameters can significantly reduce viral replication and infection spread at the cellular level.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Adejumoke Olan Rewaju Emmanuel for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Adejumoke Olan Rewaju Emmanuel.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Education. Maite Trace Manaso. Chilidzi Caroline Mabirimisa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mahlatsi Sibikwane receives the degree of Master of Arts.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors. Shobo Enoch Mahoba. Karabo Sekhovela.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors in the College of Law. Mohadi Philippan Chake. Ponso Catherine Mutau. Kulan Robert Shilubana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Alonians Mutlakadibi Magwele. Takalani Mudau. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Bonolo Pelosia Mokonyane. Lizzie Mujuru. Letabo Petronella Pale.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Human Sciences. Swetani Bombi. Tuto Mantlakane Malika. Belinda Emilia Malungani. Tamaha Dagma Mamanyuha. Karabo Philemon Manamela. Hilda Masimul. Marubini Livingstone Mashamba. Benita Dobeta Mashao. Nchucheko Olivia Mbumbi. Ramadi Metsa Ana Moko. Shudufadzo Colette Mukwene. Matodzi Mukwebo Mwoki. Amfarisao Prudence Ndo. Maite Gloria Nkweng. Tumelo Lorraine Rampaho. Hunadi Masimula Siavel. Moloise Sija Sibelevele. Junior Puti Siepe. Koketso Sikupan. Karabo Raisija Sitati. Ndivo Clinton Toka, degree obtained with distinction. Matsila Olgatselan. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science Honours. Itumeleng Monica Lehodi. Lebogang Daina Lekgotwane. Rendani Lilian Mabogo. Shane Rosen Machweni Mahoka. Alfred Pule Mangena, degree obtained with distinction. Mpoti Jeridana Mohale. Anna Masamo Mulema, degree obtained with distinction. Chiriro Danke Rantsana, degree obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Mama Rupeng Boninki Lebogo. Sedzani Malise obtained her degree with distinction. Irene Mokhadi Molepo. Lebogang Ramukoni. Piletso Takalo. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, this is our MEC for Coxstar in the Limpopo Provincial Government, Rogers Basikopo Makamu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration Honours. Lerato Victoria Chweu. Piladi Koni Malimela. Dr. Tebogo Masedi. Selby Kulani Mashaba. Lerato Morwasetla. Puluwani Mukondeleli. Tebogo Changase.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Makamuni Interest Baloyi. Easy Peace Baloyi. Mankalemi Nomsa Bupape. Chilidzi Lillian Daswa. Ntiyiso Kapa. Tapelo Raisicha Lamula, degree obtained with distinction. Rosina Marumo Litswalo. Tuwani Mafukaduba. Glory Bulani Mahlauli. Elizabeth Konadi Maja. Matsepo Muroke Mahwale, degree obtained with distinction. Dumisani Makubele. Mwanabuhube Engrid Mama Hobo. Kulufelo Mampa, degree obtained. Kulufelo. Kulufelo Mampa, degree obtained with distinction. Witumelo Marosa, degree obtained with distinction. Nkateko Prudence Mashabane. Mafapane Events Mataba. Inosia Sidupi Matlele. Rudzani Charlotte Matodzi. Katuchero Mbedzi. Nda. Crescentia Mulambo. Mapula Martha Mubai. Polos Ogni Muhale. Likoba Mahlatsi Muhlala. Mohale Oscar Muhlele. Ana Matsweni Mulipo. Johanna Kidiboni Mutau. Maliroto Glenn Mpahlele. Muketwa Mudau. Ondwela Mutabanani. Murungwa Miriam Nechaulu. Muranga Constance Nechidongorore. Burenda Prudence Nechipire. Lizzie Makwadi Poshoko. Ismail Rakhwale. Lutendo Ralinara. Tsepo Mildred Ramapuputla. Itireleng Fenika Ramukhaba. Tabisile Joyce Ratupetsane. Matumi Tobias Sikhota. Tintswalo Siweya. Mahobane Bridget Tswale. Bongani Ishmael Zwane. Manchane Sandra Mafukwane, degree obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Letabo Aisha Rakobela receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Msima Blazing Malibe receives the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the Bachelor of Commerce. Ntlantla Mikateko Florence Godi. Abraham Matthews Madolo. Salmina Manenze. Mukitlani Lestarin Maponya. Ketelo Windimasha. Confidence Mashele. Mabitwa Paulos Munatlala. Mampi Rosina Mutiba. Melba Nyakudia. Anthony Mulate Rampeng. Chweni Paradise Rapulo. Chilizi Gloria Ratorwa. Ramatsimele Olga Sekhololo. Riranzu Pelshikwambana. Tato Prudence Tswai. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Glenn Bezendenhout. Nkateko Inosius Chawane. Ian Deval. Ian Deval. Henlo Heta. Gerhard Divet Jacobs. Dizin Joste. Karabo Moli Hosana. Makule Lina Lekota. Mankutu Philemon Letswalo. Ronel Liebenbeck. Lucy Mahabu Mabitsela. Karabo Lipoula Magaele. Mtusane Stephen Malaka. Ndakedi Rijaina Manaka. Lebutsi Chweni Pamela Mulaba. Tabani Gandhi Ndlovu. Tlangelani Shinganye. Marakhwale Matlakala Takalo. Tukulugo Nkoni Teka. Langutani Patricia Tivani. Kesley Page van Wyk. Dominic Venter.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Mushuri Shabalala. Rangani Lusunzi. Tumelo Gift Maapea. Tsakani Virginia Maluleke. Mahlatsi Martina Mamosebo. Tsila Barbara Mulepo. Surprise Rasia Sala. Aglasia Ratlabala. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Bunolo Makufane. Keletso Ayanda Mudika. Vusmuzi James Ngwenya. Khowetso Mama Bodusha Sekhobela. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tibonali Gloria Muope receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in the College of Law.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Fatuani Dalana received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology.
Yes. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work: Kensani Mildred Baloy, Sabina Lerato Litrele, Veril Mashale, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science: Kutiso Beverly Machet, Tintswalo Helen Maluleke, Manawa Dorcas Mulepo, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ikra Khatib receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, the degree obtained with distinction. 7. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Refilwe Gift Chia receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in nursing science. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Human Sciences. Mapeta Chweu Events Malibana. Teledi Samantha Sene Sidua. Shiveli Dia Tlavula. Polidi Neo Lihuave. Hickson Kwena Manaka. Tinzalo Janet Miambo.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mpho Thulare Mthweni received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in the College of Economic and Management Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Hlami Baloi. Meledesia Baloi. Ntlamulo Baloi. Emily Mashangu Bila. Mashilo Kwena Nicholas Buhasu. Tabang Pehane Jimmy Bupape. Zakani Petunia Chabalala. Veronica Kensani Chabalala. Riranzu Messi Chauke. Shiara Mone Kroti. Khabalo Rebecca Dialen. Olin Dumela. Samantha Findlay. Nkateko Eminent Golele. Albertina Gwangwa. Miltrashian Thalati Hlungwana. Nhlubuko Precious Onwana. Bilkis Jadin. Kulufelo Brilliant Kadiaka. Mapifo Kadiaka. Mashutu Nonyana Kekana. Ramulechi Defni Kekana. Tsekofacho Bianca Kekana. Keleto Shamaine Huete. Rutendo Mashia Komora. Nare Kucho Saxina Kobe. Molo Nivea Komana. Matlaku Doli Daisy Komane. Sillo Jeremy Likhade. Pride Leti. Precious Matlatsi Maken. Eliza Mabasa. Tombi Tilda Mabasa. Julius Mabaso. Butlari Mabaso. Ponto Pleasure Mabuza. Mwerelwa Madida. Tabita Ponto Maepa. Tumelo Mahedi. Rendani Waltwa Magwabeni. Musiwa Mahapa. Arwani Jaide Makatu. Mary Mahutla Mahato. Mahomu Dorcas Makwela, degree obtained with distinction. Koni Muhadi Makwala. Matapelo Sophie Makwela. Rosina Marada, degree obtained with distinction. Jeanette Malachi. Daina Kadazile Malebe. Kidibon Malika. Ramasela Susan Malima Solo, degree obtained with distinction. Khaukhelo Malipi. Khutso Ignorance Malipe. Lizani Benedine Malinsen. Pel Malumane. Kutsiso Mahlobogo Maluka. Tintswalo Lilian Maluleke. Tisela Maluleke. Makhabanyane Constance Mamukudi. Tsumbedzo Juliet Manenje. Langutelani Petunia Mangani. Muyahabo Charit Mapaya. Silia Matakala Mapito. Grendi Maponya. Dikeledi T.S. Marumu. Maladuma Paulina Masasane. Manku Edwina Masikwameng. Maropodile Amanda Masimula. Tsepi Sinti Masimula. Ambani Masengana. Mam Shibudi Mamsi Masinya, degree obtained with distinction. Philippine Mashama. Shaluko Asha Mashakeni. Mahwale Beauty Masha. Mamuso Nelesia Mashapu. Millicent Kahiso Mashapu. Murumwa Sylvester Masuha. Ntwanano Maswanganyi. Mapane Kumutso Comfort Matabata. Shalati Tracy Matebula. Tlangelani Shina Matebula, degree obtained with distinction. Mahlatsi Matonsi. Mukhadi Matala, degree obtained with distinction. Maphifo Winnie Matluba. Tibucho Felicia Matotoka. Mukhulane Keletso Matsimela. Mulatelo Sylvia Maupie. Rinaye Rivonia Mabunga.
Mkondelele Messi Mbezi. Intiyiso arrangements Mbombi, degree obtained with distinction. Petronella Frederica Meiren, degree obtained with distinction. Rifumelo Lulu Mlambo. Mapule Selina Mwaz. Matume Nicholas Mola. Joanna Innocentia Mpolo Moto. Manchi Francina Mudiba. Mapitsi Emily Mudiba. Matome Silas Mudigwa. Sekhala Metsi Joyce Mohanu. Mokobola Ana Trifosa Mohashwa. Sibokane Mohofe. Lindiwe Mashuhlane Mahola. Maria Sibatani Moshaba. Pesi Mama Have Muhubedu, degree obtained with distinction. Nyaku Edith Mujela. Matume Shon Mukhabud. Puleng Joyce Mukhadi. Manyuku Given Mukhel. Matume Ifrat. Mukhabuki. Mukwiri Roda Kimbali Mulej. Lerato Anamuloto. Salom Munare. Makhala ke Patience Morena. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, it is with regret that I have to inform you that Karabo Erasmus Morepani has recently passed away and that the Bachelor of Education will be conferred posthumously. His family member will receive the degree on his behalf. Bohlali Koreta Mutusi. Musokodi Rivonia Mutumuholu, degree obtained with distinction. Ablonia Morongwa Mutotsi. Pierhane Johannes Mutlotsi. Kediboni Mpafudi. Teboho Mapudi Sarona Mpogeng. Tinswalo Sheli Mthombeni. Ndamulele Mugondo. Jeanine Jeruta Felicia Mukanas. Aluani Mishak Mlaudzi. Budedzi Mlaudzi. Patutedzo Maskomunchia Munyai. Caron Muswan. Ntaviseni Mabungu Motavatsindi. Rudzani Muteiwan. Bahangwele Muzila. Musima Elizabeth Nake. Brenly Tumelonari. Rulani Karishma Navela. Maria Musiwa Ndaman. Vutsilo Ndanduleni. Rulani Marvelous Ndenzega. Matlala Josephine Dobe. Humbulani Daniel Ndo. Lufuno Ndo, degree obtained with distinction. Andres Frederick Nell, degree obtained with distinction. Dagalon Zelele. Dagalo Netsikweta. Umpha Netsitangani. Rasieke Letonia Ngele. Olga Tinswalo Ngobeni. Charlotte Maputi Ngwebe. Poppy Kumule. Dineo Mabututu Nkwan. Morongwa Sole Nkwan. Kumbene Nkuna. Busisiwe Petunia Nuku, degree obtained with distinction. Glenn Nhlani. Moyahabu Fortune Potuna. Koketso Daina Rabutata. Nchaupa Vincent Rabutata. Tamahe Alpheus Rachidi. Tapelo given Ramagumbu, degree obtained with distinction. Jones, not Johannes, ne? Not Johannes. You are not Johannes. Or Jonas. You sure? Are you sure? Not Jonas. Jones Makwarela Ramapuputla. Silo Ramonet. Kidiboni Veronica Ramushaba. Sharon Machidi Ramushaba, degree obtained with distinction. Makole Dleris Ramotwala. Farelo Prudence Rampai. Jack Teboho Rapetan. Rusina, remember, Risimat. Kineilwe, Alicia Sian. Faith, Makhabu Sevata. Morongwa, Beauty Siema. Kotatso, Lucia Sitlakwe. Nare, Reneilwe, Sekalo. Phineas, Sekhololo. Dimpho, Sekhatalala, Sekwati. Portia, Mutlana, Losele Matzela. Poncho Shae, degree obtained with distinction. Chair Felicia Sikwambana, degree obtained with distinction. Rishongile Shivambu. Lorraine Sehauke. Linky Sithole. Welcome. Welcome. Vukosi Siwe. Kaugele Tobejan. Bright. Bright. I can see the glasses. You are really, it's bright out there. Bright Tabelo Chibing. Mokhadi Chulongo. Luvuani Chisikawe. Ntangeni Nicholas Chivase. Zuluso Chivivito. Leslie N. van der Merwe. Marie Venter. Ursula Ginali Venter. Megan Louise Vermaak. Elsa B. Foster, degree obtained with distinction. Yolandi Foster, degree obtained with distinction. Juan, not Juan, not French.
No, you're not French.
Juan Foss, degree obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mashirwana Ernest Mamaile receives the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Okay. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the College of Law. Muyahabo Johan Ngwepe. Nchengedzeni Edward Radzilani.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Mashia Odrichidi. Busisiwe Reneth Mabunda obtains the diploma with distinction. Muketwa Blessings Mugeri receives the diploma with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Mbeu Humbulani. Maluse Charles Mafuna. Matlala Salome Matiba. Mahapieche Heri Sem Matole. Jemina Bafedile Mudise. Piladi Gwen Mogale. Aika Lihlogonolo Mundlui. Zwavuda Atileli Muumba. Chirufacho Milgrey Rakobo. Piladi Jacqueline Tleane.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economics and Management Sciences. Thabo Manase Chwene. Is it Chigo? Oh, you are not the brain. Ntabiseng Dipitsi Jack. Atalia Ramadimeja Langa. Sello Edwin Letswalo. Charlotte Moremedi Setsabe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Muhoshadi Malisile Makhapola. Hlulekani Virginia Khosa. Bonaventure Matamela Dipolo. Mapula Mabel Maimela. Kristen Moshasheho Malobisa diploma obtained with distinction. Tabang Musoma. Azumbavi Tiko Yunus Netita Vandulu. Selina Akani Nyokwani, diploma obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma from the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Grace London Marcelo Bafedile, the qualification is received with a distinction. Nakedi Valerie Motlala, the qualification completed with a distinction. Mokotle Ntabiseng Caroline Seku, the qualification completed with a distinction. Besta Puti Waleng, the qualification completed with a distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Tompo Nekabambe. Chirisani Lidishi Angobeni.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Ramadimeja Velemina Nailana. Teburo Winning Kwana. Mokaba Malin Puluhana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Kelvin Shapudi Letswalo received the diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Khotatso Khomu Eswana. Monana Mek Komana. Buitumelo Karabo Mabe. Paledi Abraham Machaga. Denga Kathy Magagani. Hulisani Patricia Maguya. Kou Lucky Malisa. Dikeledi Daisy Manamela. Nkuliseni Sylvester Mashau. Louisa Bridget Masuku. Makoma Caroline Matita. Thabiso Matiba. Mudieri Macheke. Lebogang Helen Mdawe. Duduzile Merlin Mujapelo. Mapula Flowy Moa. Ramasela Constance Mutwa. Khumutso Morgan Mposi. Azidowi Munzezi. Morau Sylvia City. Khumutso Sishoka.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Akani Nhlulo Baloyi. Koketso Eunice Chidi. Nyana Christina Lebepe. Nkunyana Princess Mabala. Ketani Titus Madima. Mot Kulube Manyelo. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, this is our UNITA staff member, Mahlatse Edward Masha. Mamu Kopjani Sarah Masha obtained the diploma with distinction. Lebogang Poshia Matecha. Kopano Khabu Matlala. Rotulutselwa Matikiri. Amukelani Mboweni. Mokhadi Ilesta Mulwantwa. Dikeledi Matumi Millicent Mwasheng. Mani Nhlamo. Okay. Manne Nhlamo. Class Kabelongwana, diploma obtained with distinction. Shigwabila Pamela Eshla Nkuna. Puseletso Raisibe Ntwane.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Pumutso Nemurangoni. Lutendo Ravele.
I have learned a little bit of sign language, but I am very slow and I'm very confused because you start from the back going to the structure is killing me. Yeah. Okay. When we started this afternoon, we indicated that lies om the leer om the lieve. I still don't know what it means. Marek se lies om the leer om the lieve. Now I know what it means. Read to learn to live. And our graduandi and diplomandi today, they know that when the sun appears, the stars disappear. Today, we awarded 475 qualifications. Let us give them a round of applause. And our SASLI, the South African Sign Language interpreter, is Mr. Ramolocha. Let us give him a round of applause in SASLI. Thank you. As I congratulate you, where we come from in the city of Tshwane, where UNISA main campus is based, we have a new language that is added to the many languages that South Africa is having. It is called a mixture of Northern Sotho, Setswana, English, and Afrikaans. And if you want to visit the city of Tshwane, it's necessary to learn this one so that you are able to negotiate at night. You know, Pretoria is a country on its own. We have Mams, we have Sosha, we have Peli, and don't forget Amanskra, which is in 4 provinces, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, Northwest, and Limpopo. It's a country on its own, that one. Even though some are saying it's a tender station for Vanababumma. But it's a country on its own. So I want to congratulate you in Isipitoli. In English, when we congratulate, we say congratulations. And Africans, say, feels gelak. Ka Setswana ba re re a o leboisha. Ka Sepitori re re a ba shwe. And in English we say, are you okay? And Setswana we say, o phetse sentle. Ka Sepitori re re semoko. English will say, leave me alone. And in Sepitori ba re mfologe. How are you? In Sepitori we're saying otherwise. And if you say, you graduandi and diplomandi, you have tried your best. In Sepitori we say, lealwela. But if you are saying, I'm really not interested in that, in Sepitori we are going to say, mbore gape. And English we are saying, because of this qualification, they are jealous of me. In Sepitori we are saying, ke a ba futhumatsa. And in English we are saying, he is critical but stable. Sepitori we say, o shetse ka pa e one. And if they ask a question, why did you break up in English? They will answer by saying that, no, we were not meant for each other. Guess what in Sepitori? Are hey, kai mafasi. If you learn this language, you will thank me later. Because during the day, they will call you uncle. But at night, you will call them uncle. Graduandi and diplomandi, may you please stand up except the PhD graduate. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. You are jumping before the gun. Can you please take out your certificate and wave to the people who accompanied you here today? Thank you. You may be seated. I'm just wondering because you are not taking the instructions. Because people were waving their tubes, not the certificates. What if we didn't give you the certificates? When you arrive home, you find that there is nothing inside. So next time, you must take the instruction very well. Now I'm going to congratulate Professor Johnston and request Dr. Emmanuel to please stand up. I'm sure we all want to be like her when we grow up. So you are going to register for that next qualification so that we are like her. Let me just congratulate her and request her to sit down because we don't want a doctor to stand for a long time. Thank you. Let us give her a hand of applause. Graduandi and diplomandi, it is the time for you to shine. I'm saying this because I could hear the voice of the Queen of Country Music in her sweet melody saying that it is my time. It is my time, my old friends that I used to scarf with. Need you around me, it is my time. Say, it is my time. Yes, indeed, it is your time. You should celebrate. And it is only as you graduate and celebrate today that you will realize that at the end of hardship comes happiness. And in a world where everyone wants instant success, patience has become the rarest form of strength. Yet every great thing in life, be it growth, wisdom, love, and success, takes time. Even the sun doesn't rise in a hurry. It moves steadily, but it never fails to shine. Now you have joined the stakeholders. You are going to eat steak. But don't forget about the people at the grassroots level who are still eating grass. Patience is not weakness, it is discipline. It is the art of trusting the process when the results are still invisible. The farmer doesn't dig up the seed every morning to check if it is growing. He waters it, nurtures it, and waits because he knows time is part of the miracle. Impatience has made many people quit right before their breakthrough. The truth is, delay is not denial, sometimes it is preparation. The best blessing comes when you are strong enough to handle them. So when life slows you down, don't rush, breathe, keep working, keep believing. What is meant for you may not come fast, but it will come surely. African proverbs tells us, however long the night, the dawn will break. And every journey has a destination. You have reached your destination. And it is time for the next journey, because it's not the end of the journey. To the graduate and diplomandi, welcome to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Women. The journey that can be equated to Mandeland. Mandeland is a journey where you will never arrive. You have begun the journey with UNISA because you wanted to go far. Now the journey is a Mandeland. A journey where one never arrives because you are now the alumni of the University of South Africa, the University of the Land. And UNISA is now your alma mater. It is a match made in heaven, till death do us part, and those who are not part of us, they should forever hold their peace. During the graduations year, someone bowed down to be kept by the acting vice chancellor, and the engagement ring fell. I don't know if that engagement ring was for the alumni against the alma mater, or it was asking for, would you marry me? But whoever lost that ring, it is found. They should contact the members of the staff. They will be able to give that ring. I hope throughout the project or the journey, you had fun. Now, in the business world that is rapidly changing, your designation as a UNISA graduate shows you are up to date with the latest technology and techniques. And in a business world in which new jobs are increasingly competitive, as UNISA graduate, you can demonstrate that you have acquired knowledge to lead change and deploy best practices. You should not be rigid and resist change. You have heard that knowledge is power. It is power only if you apply it. It is easier to make progress or be successful if you possess knowledge and act on it. Those with knowledge, like the graduandi and diplomandi here, exercise their power for better or for worse. Hence the original measure 1, not Bushire, but Hosea 4 verse 6. He says, my people shall perish for lack of their knowledge. To the graduandi and diplomandi, we thank you for choosing the university that shapes futures in service of humanity. You have heard legal wise saying, don't talk to me, talk to my lawyer. For you, you just said, don't talk to me, talk to my certificate. It will open doors for you. To the families, friends, and cousins, we thank you for embracing the event, and we are saying, Lega moso, bele kwele mogoshi, le re phalaleleng. Diatla di a hlatswana. Swantla swa tlhantswana. Once again, congratulations. It is Friday today. Just tell us, where is your after tears of graduations? Or guy. Those who have events today, tonight, they can invite us. We will definitely pay revenge by coming. Change your city, change your destiny. In the past, when we were concluding, because we were using pen and papers, we were saying, let me pen off. But now I am mousing off. And as I mouse off, give me a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have graduated, you have become part of UNISA alumni. You are now part of the illustrious circle of excellence. Your responsibility is to contribute and help define tomorrow. There are many things that you can do. You can continue your lifelong journey with the College of Graduate Studies and produce knowledge that will help solve societal challenges. And lastly, donate to the University of South Africa Bursary Fund on the online platform worldwideweb.unisa.ac.za. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on the last page of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. You may rise. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.